May have made a calculated mistake here. Thought, well, came out here last weekend and they were pulling some pretty good current. They got a little bit of current flow, but it's not doing quite as much as what I hoped for. We're going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to start off with a 168S Waver glide bait. See if I can get some fish to come up along the edge of this coffer dams that we got going on here. And then when we get a little bit further down, we'll switch over to a spinnerbait. None of this is what you normally fish in a place like this, but we're going to give it a shot. And the way I fish my glides, I don't do a whole lot of twitching unless I see something following it. Water maybe it's still a little bit dingy for this. Just throw it out there and I just reel it in, just kind of let it wave in the water. And sometimes you can see them come up and follow it pretty good. But we're just mixing it up a little bit, see what happens. Kind of parallel on these coffer dams, just if anything's up here. But fishing with this, the water comes out of those turbines over there and it makes an eddy. So it looks like I'm facing downstream, but I'm really got my nose facing into the current. Fishing on that same rod that I used my Bama rig on. It's a 7.9 swim bait rod, is what they call it. Never have used this rod on this lure before, so we'll see how that goes. The thing with a glide though is, like, at least for me, it's just when you hook them, you better just keep on reeling. Hook them up and just reel them in, because they will jump off and get off on you. Just get them in as fast as you can, especially if you get a big one, because I've had some heartbreak on them for sure. When I get up here to a certain point, this current shifts on me, and then I'm gonna put a little spinnerbait on, and it gets a little shallower too. So I'm gonna put the spinnerbait on, and this water still got a little color to it. It hasn't got all that. Ain't got good and clear like what I normally like, so I guess this rain's. Looks like it's just. Ooh, I see some shad flipping around. I've caught a few. I don't do really good right in this area. Second, my motor got turned. That's gonna make it hard for me to keep my boat in place. All right, there we go. I haven't done real good up here. There's a certain point, and I'll identify when that point is when the water starts doing some different stuff, and you can not seeing any followers yet. Maybe I'm too far out in front of it, I don't know. I guess in the shade a little bit. Isn't that nice? A few years ago, I was on some drop shot fish down here, man, just crushing them. Nope. Yeah, hope I didn't break it. Let me go ahead and check it out here. These things are pretty tough. Looks alright. When I fish the drop shot, I like throw it right in the pockets of those crevices and just let it sink straight down and jig it a few times and just work my way down doing that, and you can catch a lot of fish. If they're on it, you can catch a lot of fish doing that. I've got a video from a long time ago where I was doing that and catching some good ones. Nope. We're sitting at about 10 feet, so hoping these fish will see this thing and come up and slam it. There are some big ones up here. I caught one down there in the 8-pound range one time, monster bass. I'm just reeling this thing along nice and slow. Probably won't get a bite on it, but I just thought I'd give it a shot while I'm in an area where I normally don't get bites anyway. Just try something different, see if it... And these are not the best. These are not the best glide baits in the world either. There's some that work way better than these do. They're good little entry level. This is a really slow reel. This is only a 5-to-1 gear ratio reel. Just keeps me from overworking this bait too fast. Looks like I'm probably reeling it a lot faster than I am. Come some jet skis to give us a little wave action. Ooh. Spooking up some birds. Oh, I think I had a bite there. Maybe not. Maybe not. What I'm going to do, since current's not too bad, I'm going to fish the lower end of these cofferdams with that spinnerbait. I'm going to turn around and fish behind each one of these pilings. Sometimes you can get into them. That's kind of a little place they'll kind of hang out there, and since the water's not too fast, I can hold the boat in place. All right. Well, it was worth a little try. I'll try my top water here in a minute too, but right now I'm going to tie the spinnerbait on. For up here, I use this is a 1/2 ounce. It's a homemade spinnerbait. It's a 1/2 ounce with a couple of woolly blades, 3.5 on the front and a 4 on the back. And then I will, and I don't fish it real fast. Kind of let it get down a little bit. Let them get on that flash. But we're going to try a few things today. We'll probably end up on the jerkbait or top water. In the meantime, try a couple little deals here. See if we can gin up some bites doing something we don't always do. What I like to do this thing is just toss them right in those little pockets and just kind of work them out. There'll be something suspended up in here that'll come out and grab it. Make casts. I'll make casts kind of out in front of them a little bit, and I'm just slow rolling this thing down. I'm not, at least right through here, the water's not real fast. I'm not fishing it. I'm not burning it or anything. Sometimes when I get a little closer, I'll speed it up just to get it back. Just seeing if there's anything that'll come up and pop that thing right under the surface. Ooh, how'd that happen? Need to tighten up. Had it really loose for that other spinnerbait I've been using. This one's a little bit heavier, so. Tighten it up just a little bit there. And I like to kind of make it a little bit erratic too while I'm out here. Just a little bit. Oh yeah, this usually about right here is where you start seeing the water start to spiral around. This water is slow today. Well, I don't even own a Ned rig, but I used to fish in here with a drop shot a lot and just wear them out. I like trying different stuff. I don't think I even brought anything to make a drop shot with today. Unless you just catch too many stinking little fish around when you're doing that Ned rig and drop shot. You do catch an occasional 2 or 3 pounder, but backlash out. I'm back out just a little bit now. I'm gonna run my normal little route down around these pilings, and then I'm gonna turn around. I'll fish something else through here, probably the jerk bait. May not be enough current in here for the spinnerbait today. Yeah. Yeah, this water's slow. Guys over here next to me caught something. They're probably fishing the Ned rig. Alright, we're starting to get a little current now. I'm gonna catch you. Right through here is where it's gonna be. Oh, very nice, Alan. It's a little too finessey for me. I had one pop it right there. He didn't get it though. Well, didn't come back for it either. There we go. Nice. Looks like a spot. Toughest. Yeah, nice spotted bass right there. All right. We'll take it. Oop. Settle down, buddy. There we go. Right in there where they got that little drain coming in. Yeah. All right. Oh, I broke my wire. Uh-oh. Okay. Let me turn around here. At least I got my fish in. I got another one of these in the box, so we'll go. Well, that stinks. At least it didn't happen. I'll come out here just a little bit and let's come out here and just cut this off, put another one on, we'll go back to business. If that one breaks, we're going to be in trouble because I don't have another one of them. At least I got all my blades and everything back. That's what hurts my feelings when my blades get taken. Stupid thing's not spot locking. Not spot locking, so I'm just going to have to do it quick. Good little spotted bass came out of there and popped it, didn't it? Give me a little. Be all right. This one's not as beat up as that other one. Maybe it'll do better. All right. All right, back in action. Came up there and popped it pretty quick. Put it right in there where that little pipe is in this cofferdam right there. That's where he was. He came up and popped. Didn't get another one. Sometimes it's all about angle too. We'll go up here, we'll make this cast going downstream, get a little closer. Might do a little bit better. Feels like they just had a little bit of extra current start up here.